Even though these might not be some of your favorite videos, they definitely are mine. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life. And in today's video, I'm sharing with you guys some of my favorites, some of my do's and don'ts, or buy this and don't buy that. And I know from views alone that these are not everybody's favorite videos. They're not the ones that everyone clicks on first to watch, but these happen to be some of my favorites to film and to watch, because when I first started watching YouTube, I generated to these because I felt like they were real honest reviews. Most of the ladies that I was watching, these were ladies that I felt very comfortable with, that I felt had the same kind of likes or dislikes as myself. And so when they would tell me, hey, this product is great, you want to try it, I would run out to the store and go and try it. Or if they say like, you're not gonna like this, it's very sour tasting, or it does this to your hair, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not going to purchase that. It's like a real life review, something that's totally different than a biased opinion or some kind of comment that you're reading online. So when I first started watching YouTube and even doing YouTube, those were the videos I just generated to. Grocery hauls, seeing what somebody bought at the store, or somebody, like I said, honest review of a makeup or hair product. So I still like to share these videos. I don't share them so often because, like I said, I know that my viewers tend to not love these videos, but I still like to share them for those that do. So I'm going to take you down. I'm going to show you all of the products that I've used since the last time I've shared one of these videos, which was about 2 months ago. And believe it or not, I accumulated a fair amount. I'm not exactly sure how that happened. I think I was at the end of a lot of things right when I filmed that last video. So as soon as that video went up, I ended up having a bunch of stuff already in a bag again to show you. So I'm excited to show you some of the things that I have. So let me take you down and show you what I'm reviewing today. Okay guys, so I'm actually in my bathroom in front of the door that enters to my closet, because that's where I keep the bag hanging with all of my empties. And I want to do something a little different, giving you guys a quick overview, and then I'm just going to lean forward and go over every item just like I would in somewhat of a grocery haul. I figured that might be a little bit easier than the way that I normally do it. So you guys let me know. Again, I know these aren't like favorites, but I have some really awesome stuff that I want to share with you guys. So let's get into it. So first up, I have these Ultra Shine dish tabs. I talk about them every time. These are the ones that come from the Dollar Tree. When I went to Costco this time, I did actually see that the Costco brand ends up becoming about 8 cents a piece, and these are 10 cents a piece. So if the Costco ones are good, they actually are cheaper, which I didn't think that they were. I thought this ended up being the best deal, but if you don't have a Costco or a bulk store and you do have a Dollar Tree, they pretty much sell these at every Dollar Tree I've ever been to. I believe the Ultra Shine is a Greenbrier product. Yes, it is. So this is Dollar Tree's. I'm pretty sure they always have it, but I absolutely love them. You guys have actually commented on my Dollar Tree hauls and said that you have gotten these because of my recommendation, and now you use them and you love them. So again, that's part of the reason why I like to do these kinds of things, because I feel like you get to share your love for products. So I highly recommend those if you haven't tried them, although like I said, it appears that the Costco ones are good as well. This is something I've talked about so many times. I absolutely love it. This is like my 10th bottle. It's the Mrs. Meyers Clean Day Foaming Hand Soap, and this is in the watermelon scent. I've only ever seen this on Grove, which I always have my link linked down below if you guys want to try Grove. You get like a 5-piece free Mrs. Meyers set when you sign up and you haven't used them yet you're a new customer. But this stuff is amazing. I've only ever seen it there, so whenever I run out, I place it in my monthly order. But this stuff is so good. The smell is amazing. I love how long this actually lasts. Like the foam ones last so long, and they do such a good job as far as cleaning, and your hands feel clean. So I really love that scent, and I loved this one too. So this one was by Trader Joe's. It's their apple cider scent. I had this from the fall time. You guys, this smells so good. It's very similar to their apple cider candle, which I thought was great. And I know that Mrs. Meyers also has an apple cider. I kind of think I liked this one a little tiny bit better than even the Mrs. Meyers. This one was really good and highly recommended, but it's only out during like September, October. So if you see it and you're at Trader Joe's, scoop it up. Something else that I used to get from Grove was these Method fragrance boosters. This is in the ginger mango. I used to love all of like my little sprinkly stuff that you put into the washing machine. I loved my Gain fireworks, and then I switched to these, but I ran out of these. This is my last bottle that I used. I ran out and I didn't put them in my Grove order, and I went without them, and I feel like you smell the Persil more without these. So I stopped using them. I'm not going to go back to using them. There's no point in buying them if it's not adding an extra smell. The Persil smells amazing, and I'd rather it smell like that. And so I decided not to use these anymore, and it saves me a couple of bucks a month. But I do like them. If you like fragrance boosters, I do recommend them. But for me, I use Persil, and I would prefer that. I put these in here because I wanted to talk about these for a second. So these are the Equate flushable wipes. I always thought this was such a good deal. It was fairly inexpensive, like a couple of dollars for 3 of these stuck together. But someone suggested I try the ones from Costco, and they're really good, and they were extremely inexpensive. So I would highly recommend, if you like flushable wipes and you have a Costco near you, to take a look at them. If not, and you have a Walmart, these were definitely comparable and fairly inexpensive, but Costco still beat it with the price, which apparently Costco's beating the price on a lot of things. Okay, so dish soap wise, I have some of the Mrs. Meyers dish soap in the peppermint. I got this from Grove as well. During Christmas time, I ordered what I always do, which is like a trifecta of the set. So it's the hand soap and the dish soap and the cleaning spray. And I love all of them. Their peppermint is probably one of their best scents. And I went through all of that, did a lot of like hand washing of cookie pans and stuff that you wouldn't normally put in the dishwasher. So here's a Dial Himalayan salt, and I put this in here as a reference because this really surprised me, you guys. This was a really good soap. I don't buy this. You guys see I buy like the Mrs. Meyers, I have Bath and Body Works, the Trader Joe's, but Marissa got this for me from the Dollar Tree, I believe. When I first moved into that scam house, she like showed up with a box of goodies, and this is one of the things that she brought me, and I used it till the end, and I was pretty surprised. Like, it was not bad. It smells good. Obviously it's Dial, so it did a good job cleaning, but I wanted to throw it in there because I was surprised. Like, I'm not usually a Dial person, but that was pretty good. All right, you're probably gonna get tired of hearing me say I get that from Grove, but I do. I get a lot of my cleaning supplies from Grove, and this is the Method Wood for Good, the almond scent. This, you guys, is by far the best product I've ever discovered from Grove. And I probably will always have something wood-based in my house. Always, like our dressers, our headboards, all that stuff are wood. And this stuff is amazing. Like, it smells good. It makes you want to clean. It does such a good job dusting and shining and giving my wood, like, a good dose of clean. Like, I really like it. I really, really do. So if you're in the market looking for some kind of good wood cleaner, I really recommend this one. They have a squirt mop one to do your wood floors. This stuff is the bomb. All right, so I have 2 Febreze cans here. I don't usually often use Febreze, but I found that a lot of these houses that I moved into, like the scam house, and then even when I moved into this rental places, depending on what someone cooked before, how they cleaned before, or how long they sat before you moved in them, all of them had like such an odor that it took so long for me to get rid of. And then we hit like a rainy season, and my dogs like were just it was quicker than lighting candles and taking that scent out of the air. So I had some in my cleaning bucket once I got the pod and I was able to unpack. I was like, yes. So I definitely made sure to, one we brought with us, I think it was the Gain one, and then, which I love Gain scented anything, so that was awesome. And then this apple one, nope, it's the apple one I bought because you guys saw me buy this in a grocery haul. It's the apple one that I brought in the car. The Gain one came out of the pod. This is the one that we brought in the car because, whew, the dogs were like, we were all in a confined space for 3 days, so I needed this. And I have to say that one thing about Febreze is it removes odor from the air fast. The limited edition apple one was amazing. Like I said, I like the Gain one too, but it really helped when we were moving into the new house to kind of get like old, no one lived here odors out of the way. All right, I know, something from Grove, but this is exclusive to them also, and this is the Aunt Fanny's Glass and Window. Daryl just went and said, honey, you haven't ordered from Grove like in the last month or so, and we need more glass cleaner. Can I just get great value glass cleaner or Windex from Walmart? And he just went and caved and bought it, but I wouldn't do it. I've been waiting to place my order because this stuff is, you guys, it's amazing. It is so good. It does smell like vinegar because it's a vinegar wash, but once you can get past the smell, this is the best cleaner I've ever used on glass and window, and it's completely natural. It's like there's nothing in here. The ingredients are water and vinegar. Like there's just nothing really in here that is harmful for your children, for your pets, but I don't know, I became obsessed with this, and so Grove just sent me a push notification that said, hello, like you keep pushing back your order, do you want to order? So I need glass cleaner, and I don't want to use the Windex, so he can keep the Windex in his car. I want my Aunt Fanny's back. All right, so here's some Trader Joe's dish soap, and this, you guys, I was not crazy about. I do not recommend this as much as I love Trader Joe's and all the products that come out of there. It says citrus scent. The scent was not like I expected, not like super lemony or has that like citrus undertone. This was not good. I was not a fan. It's plant derived and stuff, and so you're definitely on the safer side with your cleaning chemicals, but I didn't feel like it lathered really well. I felt like I poured through this quickly. So you guys saw the peppermint, and then there's this one, and I'm almost through with the Dawn that's at my sink right now. My husband bought that because he knew he can use that for car washing. Oh no, I think that came from Marissa also in that box. I just gave it to him to car wash. I think Marissa gave me that also, but I'm almost through that, and it's only been 2 months, so it's not a very long time to go through 3 things of dish soap when you're doing dishes in the dishwasher too, but that's because I poured through this Trader Joe's one because it wasn't lathering that well. All right, so I think I talked about maybe the empty bottle in the last one. If not, that empty bottle was like the big refill bottle that I kept refilling this, but I haven't bought the big bottle anymore because I buy so much of the Mrs. Meyers. But this is the Method All-Purpose in the pink grapefruit, and so I think I got this bottle plus that really big Mama Jamma that fills this thing 2.5 times. I think I got that at BJ's a long time ago on a really good deal, and it smells good and it does a good job cleaning, but I prefer the Mrs. Meyers. So this just kept getting pushed to the back and pushed to the back, and then when I unpacked the pod, we finally got to the point where I hadn't ordered too much from Grove while we were moving and all of that, and so I needed it, and I just went through what we had left in that big bottle. And this, again, it's good if you like the Method cleaners. I do recommend the pink grapefruit, but if I'm going to use the cleaners, I prefer the Mrs. Meyers. So now we're on to laundry, and I just mentioned to you guys that I love the Persil, and so here's like a little bottle. I haven't kept every little bottle that I've gone through. You guys see all the laundry detergent I buy in my grocery hauls. So I had a big bottle in there, this big one, and I kept taking the little ones and pouring it into there, and then eventually I just bought another big one that you guys just saw. So I finished off the big one and put it in here for you guys to see, but I've probably gone through maybe another 4 of these. I pour through laundry detergent the amount of laundry that I do, but this stuff, you guys, I keep like touching it and not showing you. So this is the Intense Fresh. I absolutely love the smell of this detergent. I was a Gain ride or die forever and ever until I discovered this, and now I'll never go back. It is the best smelling detergent, and only the purple has to be the deep clean. The regular Persil, which I've seen at some bulk stores, it's not as good, which is why I keep buying these at Walmart, because that purple one is just, it's mind-blowing. So, so good. And then this is Bleach. I don't usually have too much to say about Bleach. I mean, what would you? Except this is like the Hill Country Fair, so it's the HEB brand, and I didn't like it because it wasn't low splash. I love low splash bleach. That's what I just bought, and it's so much better than regular bleach. So that's what I just got. And then this was a little weird. So I used to get the big giant fabric softener container from BJ's, and then I bought this, and this one is weird. It's not the same. Like when that big one was empty, I poured this in that big one, and it's just, I don't know, it's thinner, it's not as concentrated, and it does say that it's concentrated, but it's just, for some reason, this was weird and not the same. I don't know if there's different kind of fabric softeners and I got the wrong one, but this was weird. It's doing the job, I guess. I enjoy fabric softener, and of course it's Gain, because if it's not going to be Persil, it's going to be Gain. And if Persil would come out with a fabric softener, I would get it. But they don't have one, so I've been using just the regular Gain one. But this one was weird. It's still working, it's just the consistency is weird to me. Alright, so now we're on to like some beauty products and stuff, and this is just some of the little like packet stuff that I'll show you guys at the bottom. So for starters, this is one of those things I got. Did I get this from a Dollar Tree? No, I think I got this from the kit that Madison gave me, and this is one of the Argan brand deep conditioning packets, like a hair mask. This was the charcoal cleans and clarifies all hair types, purifying deep conditioner. So I absolutely love anything from this brand. It is so good. This stuff works amazing. I liked the charcoal. That was the first time I ever used a charcoal. I don't know where Madison found it. It was like a kit of like 6 different kinds, all ones I had never seen, but I highly recommend them. I forget which one I'm using in one even right now, a gray and purple one, but they're really, really good. So I recommend those if you're looking for a cheap conditioner. And then, Madison got me this too. Okay, I love this. This is Cubella. It's my favorite brand. This is their Hydrating Pineapple Peel-Off Mask. It comes in a 2-pack with a mud mask, and this stuff is just, I cry when the container is out. I try and squeeze out every little bit. I love peel-offs. I feel like when I'm done with it, I get to peel off and it takes off all of the gunk like a Biore strip. I really like it, and this one smells good and it does a good job when it's taking everything off. So if you can find it at Target, grab it, buy them out, because they're not always there, and this one is so, so good. So next is this Neutrogena Deep Clean Purifying Peel-Off Mask. I wanted to try this because I love all of my Neutrogena products, and again, I love a peel-off. Lauren gave me this in a Christmas present, and I was actually quite disappointed with it. I thought it was going to be better. Maybe it's because I hold everything to the standard of that Cubella one, but for a peel-off mask, especially for Neutrogena, I was expecting a little bit more, but definitely not something I would purchase. I mean, it did an okay job, but just not what I was expecting. So something else Neutrogena that I was expecting to be amazing was the Hydro Boost Plumping Mascara. So I love their Hydro Boost. It's one of my favorite products I've ever found doing YouTube. Something I discovered from like a Target beauty box or something like that, and once I used that product, I never went back. It was so amazing, and I don't buy it all the time because it's super expensive. It's like $17 or $18 for like this small little container. So if you don't get it on sale, then I don't scoop it up. But this was the plumping mascara, and so I thought it was going to be something that was going to be like this amazing brush, and that it was going to do such a good job, and it didn't. I didn't like the brush type, and I just didn't like the color. It just didn't do a good job. Like, I wouldn't recommend this at all. I thought this was a really awful product, honestly, and I would not buy it. Again, I'm using a L'Oreal Voluminous right now, and that's way better than this, and if I had to do anything, I would still buy the one by Urban Decay, which is the Perversion, which is the best one ever. This looks like it still has stuff in it, but I think it's just that the container is the color of what the primer was, or whatever that this is, concealer. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I love this stuff. Actually, I got it. It's hard candy and it's called Glamouflage. And I got this at the like Walmart after Christmas sale like 2 years ago. And I finally just got to it in my rotation of all of my makeup, and this stuff was really good. It does a really good job of covering it up. I have this one blemish on the left side of my face that I can never get to go away. And this concealer always does a good job of covering it up. So I recommend this. It was in a kit of all this other hard candy stuff that was only $10 for all of this stuff. And then I got it half off because it was the after Christmas sale, and so I only spent $5 on it. This was well worth it. I would have paid $5 just for this, despite all the other stuff that was in there, eyeshadows and everything, but this was a really good concealer. But this is probably the best beauty product that I have to show you guys today because this is amazing. So this is the Physicians Formula. Does it say exactly what it is back here? It's their multicolored pressed powder in beige. And so because it's empty, you can't tell, but when you purchase it, inside of here there's like a little bit, I don't want to waste it, a tiny little bit, I love so much. In here it looks mosaic. It's like all different colors of browns, and I love that because when it mixes together all of them, the different shades, all 50 shades of brown, when you mix them all together, it does a really good job of like putting an even coating on my face, and it's a very good match to my skin tone. So I really like this. I will continue to keep buying it. You guys are going to see it in a haul really soon because I have about 2, maybe 3 makeup applications with that little dust that's left, and then I won't have any more. But this stuff is so good, and it's not that expensive, maybe $10, and I used to get a couponing for like next to nothing. So keep an eye out for this if you're looking for a good pressed powder, because I like that. I didn't really like this though, you guys. This is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Body Building Dry Shampoo. So I don't like ones that make it look like I'm wearing dry shampoo, and this is one of the ones that did that. This came in a Target box I bought that was just all different kinds of dry shampoo, so I can try a bunch, and I still think that I have a couple of favorites. And what is the one that I like? The one in the yellow can, the tropical scent of, yeah, I don't remember. I don't know. But I haven't, it's been so long since I've used it because I've been going through all these little cans that I got in that beauty box. But this is not one I would repurchase again. It was not good. It left a hue in my hair. It appeared to be greasy, and it's supposed to kill that. And so, not a fan of that, just saying. I also am not a fan of this. So this is like a little silicone pad that I found at the Dollar Tree. This thing was not a Dollar Tree brand. It was like All the Rave, and it was supposed to be like a beauty blender, but silicone, so that it would last longer than like those little spongy ones. Yeah, no, I did not like this. I felt like I was putting like some kind of fake boobie on my face or something. I don't know. I didn't like it. It doesn't spread and work into my skin like a beauty blender blends. This just kind of spread it around. So I'm going to throw it away, but I decided to include it in here so I can show you guys before I threw it away that if you bought it from the Dollar Tree or haven't tried it, or if you like it, am I doing something wrong? I don't know, but this just was not for me. So this is the Love Beauty and Planet in the coconut water and a mimosa flower. This was a really good shampoo and conditioner. It smelled amazing. It did a really good job of getting their hair clean, and the conditioner worked amazing on Maya. Her hair gets so matty and knotty because of her curls, and this just, it was left soft and silky. I didn't even need to use detangling spray after she got out of the bathtub. That I went and pulled this out of my stockpile instead of using it in rotation like I do in my sick OCD self, and I pulled this out to use on them again. They're using the same setup in the bathroom right now again because this did wonders for Maya's hair. And I think I got this super cheap couponing as well. This stuff can be a little pricey, but it was, I would buy it again even full price because of how well it worked for Maya. And they have a bunch of different scents, but we just happen to love coconut in this house, especially when it comes to beauty products. So I highly recommend this one for sure. Something else that I used on my kids when we got here, that coconut water shampoo was half used, but the conditioner was full. So I used that shampoo and this shampoo in conjunction with that conditioner. And this is the Garnier Fructis Active Fruit Protein Pure Clean Fortifying Shampoo with Aloe extract, and it's silicone free and paraben free, and this stuff was really, really good. I prefer the ones that are the paraben frees and stuff. I really do notice a difference in their shampoos, and the kids like this also. We have a bunch of Garnier that we're using. I think I'm using this also. Oh no, I'm using another one that has avocado in it or something right now, but I'm using this brand in the shower for myself right now as well. So here's the 1000 Wishes Moisturizing Body Wash from Bath & Body Works, and this is the only body wash I like from them. Otherwise, the regular ones that come like in the clear bottle, I don't feel like does a good job cleaning my skin. It smells good while you're putting it on, but I don't feel like the smell lasts, and I don't feel like my skin is clean. But the moisturizing body wash did a way better job, and I felt like the smell lingered a little bit. I love 1000 Wishes. That's my favorite scent, so I got this as a gift, and I definitely was excited about using it, but I wouldn't purchase it still myself. If I got it as a gift, I would use it, but I still wouldn't spend my money on their body washes. It's like, for me, it's candles in pods. That's where those little scent bulbs, that's what I use Bath & Body Works for. Products like this, not so much. So on to the last 3 like beauty products, and then we're gonna get into candles anyways. So this was a Mrs. Meyers Clean Day body lotion sample that I got inside of like a Walmart drive up pickup free goodie bag that they gave you, and this was the rainwater scent. This really surprised me. I think of Mrs. Meyers for some reason like cleaning products and then not like body products, but for body lotion, this was really good. This was a pretty full sample size. Like, this didn't feel like a sample size. It took me a while to go through it, but I really liked it. I'm not really one for lotion, but this surprised me. I liked it a lot, believe it or not. So here is the Crest Fresh Mint Whitening Toothpaste. I love this toothpaste. I am definitely a Crest girl. You guys comment down below and let me know what kind of toothpaste you like. I prefer Crest. That is my thing. Right now I'm using a Colgate and I hate it. Like, I'm counting down the days until this toothpaste is done. But as far as toothpaste goes, I like the blue, not the green. I love the minty ones and I prefer Crest. So last but not least, I have some foundation here. It's the Advanced Anti-Aging. It's by Senegens, and you can see down below it says tester. This is for my girlfriend Bonnie. She's a distributor of Senegens and the Lip Sense, and she gave this to me, and I really, really, really like it. But this stuff is like wicked expensive. But I definitely need some of this foundation in my life. It was some of the best foundation that I've used in a long time, and it was like I used it until like I couldn't even get one more thing out of this tube. Ooh, is there even like a little on there? Ooh, I might go back and try and get what has settled onto the handle. This stuff was really, really good for foundations. Like, I might even spring the money for this. Okay guys, so now we have reached my favorite part, and that is candles. So candles are probably one of my favorite things. Candles and flowers, those things are the things that make me happy, make my home feel like a home. And so I love things that smell good. And I also really love the wallflowers, and I love giving you guys reviews about these because I have one of these in every room. So I feel like I go through a lot of scents and I could share my thoughts on them. So let's see which one just fell. It wants to be talked about first. Oh, it does. This hot cocoa and cream is so delicious. Like, I continue to keep using this one. It just has a very like hot fudgy kind of smell to it. It's so nice. And the notes are decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. And that really is exactly what you smell. This one is really good. We had this one in the entryway around Christmas time. Like, this was the one that was there when the Christmas tree was up and everybody talked about it. So here's another one that was really good, like chocolatey, where the chocolate notes come out. You guys will be able to see a theme that I like food scents, but this is the chocolate peppermint cream. This one was really good. We had this one in the bathroom, and this is crushed peppermint candies, creamy chocolate, and white sugar crystals. I liked this one also, but again, I really like food ones. This one, however, was it was okay. This is peppermint marshmallow. I thought I was gonna like this one a little bit more than I did. This was crushed peppermint, fluffy marshmallow, powdered sugar. It sounded like it was gonna be super sweet, but I got more of the peppermint note, which isn't bad, but I just expected more out of it. I was looking for more of the sweet note. This one was good, but a little subtle. It was Georgia Peach. And, oh, does it want to focus? No, there's so much going on. It doesn't want to focus, but you guys can take my word for it, right? Yeah, Georgia Peach. And then inside of it, it says it's juicy peaches, covered leaves, and a hint of vanilla. So I didn't smell the vanilla or whatever that they call a hint of leaves. I just got like a sweet peachy note, which was good, but not like my favorite. This one, however, definitely up there with one of my favorites. Again, you'll see a theme because this one is the chocolate lava cake. This one we had in the other bathroom, and it just smelled like fresh baked cupcakes. It just, every time I came into the bathroom in my room, like my mouth was watering. It smelled so, so good. This thing does not want to focus. It's very mad at me right now. This is Scrumptious Chocolate Cake, Gooey Cocoa Center, and Powdered Sugar Dusting. Like, yes, it is. It's so, it smelled just like that. Like fresh baked cake with this gooey frosting. It was really delectable. And like, I feel like it hid all the smells of bathroom. It just smelled like cake. This one is Cinnamon Caramel Swirl, which I love all these ones. I love the sweet notes. They end up reminding me of like syrup and stuff. This is Gooey Caramel, Grated Cinnamon, and Vanilla Bean. Almost like some kind of caramel latte, almost like a Starbucks kind of smell. This one was good. Probably better for a kitchen. This one, oh my gosh. This one, you guys, smells just like the candle, which is one of my favorites. The Black Cherry Merlot. It's very deep and almost sexy. I feel like you should be pouring wine or something while you're drinking this one. Drinking it. See what I'm talking about? Oh my goodness. Dark Cherry, Black Raspberry, and Scrumptious Merlot. Like, yes, it's exactly what it smells like, and definitely one of my favorites. Alright, so let's do some, since we're on the Bath & Body Works, we'll do the bigger candles. This one is Champagne Toast. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. And this one says it is Bubbly Champagne, Sparkling Berries, and Juicy Tangerine. Now, I mentioned to you guys once before that I really believe that the way I'm lighting the candle is what causes so much soot. Now, not necessarily in this case because you can see it all around in an even circle. So that's not from me lighting it, but I'm definitely not helping by not using a candle lighter and tilting the candle like this and lighting it, because as soon as I do that, the lighter automatically causes soot on the glass. But this one did not burn clean, but it did burn down pretty much almost towards the end. So I feel like this was a good bang for my buck, and I love this scent. It's sweet tasting. Oh my goodness. You see what happens to me when I start playing with candles? I get like all the smelly feels. Like this one you can taste almost in your mouth because it smells sweet, like that champagne toast. Like, you know, I just had that bridal shower, and like that's what it just reminded me of, like the sweet of champagne and the sweet juices that you put into it. It just reminds me of like celebration. So I definitely recommend this one. This is another favorite. It's the Maple Cinnamon Pancakes. Madison turned me on to this one. It's a warm maple syrup, fluffy buttermilk pancakes, fresh ground cinnamon with essential oils. This one was, look, barely any soot all the way down. It smells so good. I can smell it from just taking off the lid. And I love the packaging on this one, like just the sweet simplicity of the little fox running in the snow. And I love, like I said, food scent. So this really just reminded me of like making pancakes on Sunday morning. So I definitely recommend this one as well. So coming up now are some staples, like ones I get all the time. They're not necessarily my favorite, but they're scents that I feel like I have to burn every year for it to be a season, and winter is one of them. This one is very clean smelling. It's made with fir needle and orange essential oils with notes of clove and citrus. It's very what winter is, like what you would think snow would smell like in a magical land. Like I do like this one. Like I said, I get it every single year. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely one that has to be burned during the season. And look at that, you guys. That is so clean. You can still see through the glass, and it burned all the way down. I got a whiff of that one too when I took the lid off. Definitely, like I said, a nice clean smell. There used to be a candle by Glade called Glistening Snow. They don't make it anymore, but winter reminds me of that, and I used to love that candle. So this is always a must. This is also another must. This is 'Tis the Season, but I love the lower flat ones. It's a different size, same 3-wick, and still looks nice on the pedestal, but I like the lower, fatter look to it, and I love the organic of just the poinsettia. This is considered like a White Barn one, not necessarily Bath and Body Works, but look how crappy that this one burned. I was so disappointed. Like, very clean, but I lost like a good, probably almost half the candle. And for the money, even on candle day, you want your bang for your buck. So I was disappointed the way this one burned, and I'm gonna probably stay away from the White Barn 'Tis the Seasons if I can remember next time I go in. Sometimes I'll watch my empties and stuff before I go for the semi-annual sale or the candle day so that I can remember which ones I liked and didn't like, because it's hard to remember. This is the Orange Chocolate Truffle. The notes on this one are orange zest, sea salt, and rich dark chocolate. This one surprised me, you guys. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it was so good. And I think I said the same thing about the Wallflower. This really surprised me. It was really, really good. It burned somewhat clean. You can see a little soot towards the bottom, but that was probably me lighting it. And for the most part, it burned all the way through. So that was a good one. You know, I don't think I told you guys the notes on the 'Tis the Season one. I did not. So this one is red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedar wood. So definitely a must. I love this scent, but like I said, not in this style. Okay, you guys, that's it. We're down to the little ones. Almost done. So here is the Melted Chocolate S'mores by Old Williamsburg. Most of these, nope, all of these are Dollar Tree. So this is pretty much letting you know whether or not you're getting a bang for your dollar. And this one really smelled really good. It burned really clean and almost all the way down to the bottom. And I have to say, like, you can tell I like the chocolatey scents. This chocolate was very close to like those chocolate Bath and Body Works. So if you can nail something for $1 that smells almost as good as the expensive stuff, that is a must. So if you see the chocolate s'mores one, I would snag it up. So these soy blend scented candles, this is the Joy one. This is probably one of my favorite soys. We're going to talk about that blue one in a minute, because I was a little disappointed with that one, and I have been collecting them to burn them and save the jars, and I was disappointed with the candle. But this one is so good. Again, very clean, similar to that winter scent, and this, like I said, you can tell it's a Christmas one. It's Joy, but look, all the way down to the bottom, and the soys are a better quality burn. So for $1, this one's a good scoop if you see it also. So now let's talk about this blue one. So I've been collecting all of these like number ones. This is the Meditate. This one's also by Old Williamsburg. I love the bottle with the cork. It's what attracted me to this candle, and it's another soy one. So I thought it was going to be as good as that one I just showed you, and it was not. This one didn't have much of a throw, and what scent it did burn I didn't like. So I don't know if that's about all of them. It's the only blue one I've burned so far, but this was a no-go for me. So this, you guys, is Bourbon Maple, and this one is a definite go for me. It burned so good in there, and this is that same like mapley, really yummy kind of scent. Has huge throw for a dollar store buck candle, and like I said, it burns clean. So if you see the Bourbon Maple, this is another one to scoop up for sure. And then here we go with the back and forth. So here is the Old Williamsburg Sea Salt Pineapple, another no-go. It burned really clean in there, so that was good. Again, I like a candle that burns all the way down to the bottom, so I love the way that it burned, but it had no throw and no scent. And I will say that I believe this whole line with this kind of lid, the lid with the stripes on it, there's a few of this line. Honestly, none of them were that good. So if you see this one, I would steer clear. But if you see this one, you guys, buy them. All of them. Every single one of them. This is the Candle Cafe Frappe line that Old Williamsburg put out from the Dollar Tree. You can see it has the cool little like neat coffee cup. This is the white chocolate frappe. You can tell I like the way that chocolate smells when it's burning. And this one, the throw is so huge that it used to fill my 3,000 square foot home one. In any room I burned it in, you can smell it anywhere. I'm like stingy with these. I think I'm only down to 2 because it's hard to find them. But if you find them, you guys, it's a diamond in the rough. last one, you guys. So this is the Aqua Surf. It's one of Dollar Tree's newest candles. This is another soy blend. It smelled really good on cold sniff, and it burned really good, but no throw whatsoever. And most of the soys have been pretty decent, but now that one in the blue jar and then now this one, they've been a disappointment. So I really like those Christmassy soy ones. If I see those, I'll pick it up, but anything in this line with the gold lid, say no. Okay guys, so that's it for this Chimes Empties Favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I'm really curious if you are one that likes these kinds of videos. Comment down below and tell me if I should continue to keep sharing them and why that you like them. Like I said, I want to be able to please everyone. I really love these and I love to film them, but I certainly don't want to share something that you guys don't want to watch. So let me know what you think in the comments below, or if you have any recommendations of products or something that I should try, I will gladly try them and review it the next time I film one of these. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.